Welcome everyone to a new game here on the Knee Pit Gaming channel called TransRoad USA. Now there are a couple of reasons why I'm very excited to bring you this game. First and foremost, this is a tycoon strategy simulation type game where we're going to be building our own trucking empire. So we're going to be making money. We're going to be buying and selling different transport hubs. We're going to be buying and selling our own trucks. We're going to be moving different loads for different companies. And then, of course, we're going to be hiring and firing drivers. So all sorts of stuff that I can really sink my teeth into, and I think I'm really going to enjoy. The second reason why I'm really excited to bring this game to you is because the publisher of this game, Astragon, is the same publisher as from the Industry Manager Future Technologies game that I had so much fun with playing on the channel last year. Absolutely love that game, and if this game is sort of along those lines, then I think we're absolutely going to have a blast with it. Now, first things first, let's take a look at this crop duster coming right at us on the screen. The first time I saw that, it really freaked me out because I didn't know what it was, because by the time I saw it, I didn't actually see the plane. I just saw that, and I thought, what in the world kind of harvesting are they doing? But as I always like to do with a brand new game, before we get into the game itself, let's go ahead and quickly look at the options that we have. So we're under graphics, and you can see a very minimalist design here. We've got a resolution. We're playing on a 1080p monitor. No window mode. We're playing on monitor number 1 because I have multiple monitors in this setup. VSync is off. And quality I have set to ultra, even though you can see we have options from low all the way through user defined. Now, if we click on user defined, anti-aliasing is on. Texture quality is on high. We definitely want that. Let's go very high on that because that's something we're going to be looking at these textures constantly, and I want to make sure that we got a good look at them and they're giving us the best quality we possibly can. All right, shadows I'm actually going to turn down a little bit. We'll start out on average, and let's say normal mapping on, post-processing effects on, environment details is either off all the way to high. We'll leave it on high. Lighting, low, average, and high. We're going to leave it on high as well. Vegetation details, yes, please. And NPC cars. All right, so we have option, and we want as many as we can get on there for now. Of course, we'll have to see how all this works out. I don't estimate that we're going to have any graphics issues or any stuttering or anything. Hopefully, we don't. We got plenty of graphics card. I'm using an NVIDIA GTX 1070, so we shouldn't have any graphics issues, but we'll see how it goes as we continue into the game. So all the volume is at the default levels with the exception of music, which for copyright potential purposes, I have turned completely off. But everything else from master volume to all the way down, voiceovers and vehicles, etc., are at their default levels. And again, we'll adjust these as time goes on if we need to. So now we've got something that I really enjoy and I'm glad they have put into this style of game, and that is auto pause. There are certain things in the game that happen that we want to automatically pause the game, and we want to make sure that the time doesn't pass us by and we miss an opportunity. So let's see what that list is for now. Contract list. Schedules is turned off, so it doesn't pause the game when we pull up schedules. Okay, again, we'll have to see what all of this means, but for now, it looks like 3 of these are turned on, 2 are off. So depot, whenever we go into our depot, it turns or pauses the game. And the HQ menu, okay. And then truck fleet panel, if I can get it out, is also turned off. Action base, whenever we finish a contract, it does not pause. And then whenever a truck finishes its schedule, it does pause. Okay, I like these. And again, we're going to have to mess with all this as the game continues on because otherwise I'll have absolutely no idea what's going on and we could miss some options that we don't want to miss. All right, so increase the game speed to, I'm guessing this is fast forward, or at least one level of it, whenever a truck is assigned to a contract. Okay, so that's interesting that that's on and some of these others are off. We'll move on. And then we've got automatically open the news sticker. Okay, so they're going to be news items, a welcome window, contract signature window. Okay, so we've got that. So whenever we sign a contract, it's going to show a window. This is something that we're probably going to want to turn off. And then we got auto save, which is every 5, 10, 15, 30 minutes. I'm actually going to do this on 30 minutes because I don't want that thing auto saving. It could create stutters and different things. And then finally, we got our different mouse speeds or mouse sensitivities. And I'm going to leave these at default for now. So you can see we've got 3 levels of the options menu, and all are pretty basic. I think the auto pause settings is something we're going to have to come back to probably along the way as we go through our series. So now we've got some choices. Of course, credits, we're not going to be messing with there. Load game, we don't have any load games or any games to load right now, so we won't worry about that. Then we come to new game. So I click on new game, and I've got 3 options. We can go campaign, quest, or sandbox. Let's see what each of them are. Campaign mode, experience the story for you and your partner. So we got a partner in this mode. Then we got quest mode, fulfill quests that guide and challenge you. And then finally, sandbox mode, where we can play freely and customize the game however we want. So I want to do the campaign. Let's get started. Let's see what the game has for us. I'm sure there's going to be some sort of tutorial.
Everything all right over there?
Oh, here we go. So we get right into it. No loading screens or anything. So everything all right over there? Okay, so he's talking to me. We're going to respond. We got one option.
We should reach our destination soon, and then we'll be done with this contract. Then we can finally set off on our trip to the Grand Canyon.
All right, so we're going on a trip.
I can't
Fishing
wait.
and hiking. There we go.
It's going to be great, buddy.
All right, it's going to be great. I'm excited too.
Billy Bowman, you and your partner are fired, effective immediately.
Ouch. We're fired. Well, that didn't take long. 10 seconds into it, and we're already fired. So, wow.
What
a
we're
way
fired?
to begin.
Why?
So what did we do?
I got enough trouble with my company as it is. I just can't employ you two anymore. That's it.
Yikes. All right, so no explanation other than
That
we
didn't
are
just happen,
fired.
did it? We're out of work. What are we going to do now?
But as luck would have it, this is going to lead us right into establishing our own company.
Are you serious? Why not? All right, let's do this.
All right, indeed. Let's do this. All right, so first things first, here we have to create our company. We're going to choose our logos, all sorts of stuff. All right, so company name. All right, Knee Pit Trucking. Let's go to, let's see. Click there. Nope, here. There we go. All right, so what do we want to look at? Because this is going to be an icon we're going to see a lot. Now, is it just me, or does that look like a famous actress? All right, I like this one. I don't really want to pick a dude because I'm going to be looking at it all the time, and I would prefer to look at this one over any of the guys. So yeah, let's go there. And let's see, what do we have up here? Now we've got, oh, we need a logo. Let's see what kind of options we've got. All right, I like this one. And let's see, trucking. Got, looks like an eagle there. Lines. All right, let's see what this one looks like. Okay, I like that. All right, let's go with that one. And then we got our colors. Let's see, our base color is going to be, let's see, probably blue. I like the blue. Yeah, let's go blue for our base color. And then our second color, what are we going to do with it? Let's see, it's probably going to need to be something pretty light up against, okay, that's not bad. Because if we go dark, you're not going to be able to see it. And what about this color? There's no just white on here that I can see. This looks like the closest to it. All right, I kind of like that. I don't really see anything else. What about the yellow? Now the yellow really doesn't stand out all that well. All right, we'll go back to the sort of the beige or white-ish color that we got here. So we got our new trucking company. We're gonna have a blue truck. And okay, that'll work. We're gonna call this is a Puma. This is our Puma Trucking, and I like our leader here. This is good. This is starting out good.
Where do we start? Some headquarters wouldn't be bad.
Headquarters,
It's
yep, I
best if
agree.
we start in our hometown up northeast, Augusta, Maine.
No, I don't want to do that. Why would I want to start in the far corner of the map? No, I want to start. Can I move this thing around? I cannot. No, I want to start down here. Memphis is the closest thing you have to me in real life, so that's
The
where I
loan we
want to start.
requested has just been granted by the National Trucking Bank. With that
National
money, we can
Trucking
afford
Bank.
the estate and the building.
All right, great. All right, so now we got the introduction. Welcome to the introduction, and anytime during the game, when you're looking for more detailed info, use the question mark on any screen to access the in-game manual. Okay, good, I like it. Now select your headquarter location. Cities have different clients who request different trailer types to haul their cargo. Okay, so there's something else we're gonna have to deal with. All right, I want Memphis. Give me Memphis. All right, can I scroll? You're not gonna scroll it. You're not gonna let me have Memphis, are you? You're gonna force me to choose Augusta way up in the top corner of this map. All right, I don't like that. Already I don't like it. All right, yep, that's the only choice it's gonna give me. I can't choose any of the rest of these. All right, trailer contract types. All right, well, I don't know what kind of trailers we already have or if we have any, so none of this really matters to me at the moment, I don't guess. Okay, so we're going to place our HQ. Against my better judgment, we're placing it way up here in the top right-hand corner of the map. All right, so now we get our first real look at the game itself. Oh, look, we've already leveled up. We went from unemployed to a newcomer. Excellent. So we've got one trailer that's purchasable. Okay, let's go ahead and confirm that.
Yeah, I think we chose a pretty decent building. And it only cost us a few $1,000s.
Okay, so 200 grand is what we spent on the building. Now it says at the top of the screen we got 150 grand. I assume that's a loan that we have. I don't know. I guess we'll find out as time goes on.
Luckily, the truck I drove at Gordon Fox Trucking belongs to me. We can use it for our company right away. It's already parked in our depot.
Okay. All right, so right off the bat, we find out some things. The truck I drove. So apparently he's driving, I wasn't. Maybe I worked in the office or something. So we're going to use it. So we got his truck. So we already got a truck. We didn't have to borrow any money for that. It's already parked in our depot. Excellent. All right, so let's see. We're going to find out how to move around. We move around by left clicking and dragging. Okay, that's what I'm used to in these type games, so that makes sense there. Or we can use the arrow keys, and we can zoom in and out using the middle mouse wheel. Okay, I love it. That's what I'm used to, so nothing new there. To see all the contracts, you click on the green city sign. Okay, we can do that. Scroll out. There we go. Oh, yeah, so we can click there. Let's take just a quick moment and look around, just see what kind of graphics we've got. All right, so remember, we've got the textures maxed out. All right, so let's zoom out a little bit further. Okay, that you can see they've got area up here on the map. It's almost like this was planned to be. Is this going to be DLC or? I don't know, because they've got it laid out almost like this is for the future. But you can see we've got a few cities nearby. You got Boston, and let's see. So you got New York down here. All right, so not that much nearby. It looks like we're probably going to be doing a lot of business with Boston. Up front, what is this guy? Oh, used trucks. All right, so we got our used car salesman down here. Whenever we're ready to buy another truck. Okay, so let's go back in. Let's click on Augusta. One of the most important elements is the schedule window, in which you plan which contracts are hauled by which trucks. Okay, I like it so far. You drag contracts into the schedules and then trucks onto the contract. Ooh, okay. So a two-step process. We figure out which contract we like. I guess that would be these on the side. And then we line up which trucks we want to run the routes. All right, simple enough. Hopefully it stays that simple. Okay, what do you got for me? All right, so drag a contract. Got it. And now pick any contract that preferably has only one trip and drag it into the schedule. Okay, so let's look. This first one is going to Boston. It's 2 trips. 1 trip, 2 trips, 3, 1. Okay, so we got a few that are 1 trip. All right, let's take a look. I noticed at the top up here of the screen, sort of the top left-hand corner, we've got some profitability information along with cost and so on. So we've got estimated profit is $1,442 for this one. A huge cancellation penalty, $2,163. Okay, so $1,442 would be our profit if we do that one, but that's 2 trips. All right, here, this one is a 1 tripper, and $789 is our actual profit. Okay. All right, let's get down to the other. Oh, wow. This one is a one tripper, but this is going to take quite a bit longer. Okay, but we do make $2,345 there. Okay, now on the right-hand side, unfortunately, I can't really move my mouse up here to show you guys, but over in this area, once I get to a trip, we show trip is 749 miles, 2 hours each, which would be loading and unloading. And then we've got 21 hours of drive time with one truck. And the green arrow, I played this game for about 10 minutes before I started recording, and I'm not quite sure I understand what they mean by it, because the green arrow means full speed truck. The red arrow just below it means a partial speed truck or a limited speed truck, and I'm not even sure what that means. Now, granted, I am no expert on trucking for sure. So I'm going to have to figure all this out as we go. If you guys have any tips and everything, please leave them in the comment section below, and we'll all figure this out together. All right, so I like that one, but I think that's going to be a little bit too long. Let's just go with a short one to get us started. All right, and we'll worry about the money and stuff. We've got plenty of time to worry about that. Also, at the top of the screen, let's see, we got a truck fleet here. We click, okay, there's all of our trucks. Right now we're showing one idle, none busy, of course. And then you can show all of them. Okay, that makes sense. And so that is going to show us, the coffee icon is going to show us how many are idle. I like it. All right, your fleet maximum is determined by the total slots available in your HQ plus all the depots you have. The depots would be spots in other cities that we have. Of course, we only have one spot right now. So we have a place for 2 trailers, 2 trucks, and that's 4 drivers. Yeah, so we get a spot for 4 drivers. Okay. All right, our rating list is, I assume that's level 1. Our quests, which is the schedule. And then we got the radio, which we will not be messing with. And we got our messages. Okay, so some basic things going on here. Let's go back to our job list. Let's go ahead and take our first job, and we're going to drag that into here. Okay, so trucks cycle through the contracts on the schedule. Okay, so they'll do the first one, then the second one, third one, and so on. Okay, I like that. For right now, we're not going to use that because I just want to make sure we get this right. Okay, so let's go ahead and confirm the changes. We can also revert them and switch. Okay, so we're just going to keep it simple. Confirm that. Yes, that is what we want. Oh, there's our signature page that we're probably going to get rid of later on. Now we need to drag which truck is going to be doing that route. All right, that seems simple enough. There's our truck. Let's drag it down onto the route, and lo and behold, there we are.
Our first contract is being delivered. So far, so good. One truck won't get us very far, though, that's for sure.
All right, I agree with you there, Billy. We're going to need some more trucks.
We need to earn enough cash to expand our fleet.
All right, well, we'll worry about that later. You just worry about delivering that load right now. Okay, so our first delivery will be on its way soon. Congratulations. Well, don't congratulate me until I've actually gotten it there. Oh, Billy Boy's got some work to do before we can be congratulated and earn a little money. All right, so this view is the truck follower camera, which is right over here on the right-hand side of the screen. Okay, got it. You can activate it from the map view by pressing the I button in the truck. Okay. All right, we'll do that. Leave the follower camera by pressing escape. All right, we can do that too. All right, so here we go. We are going at normal speed. We can pause, and then we got a couple of levels of fast forwarding. So let's zoom out just a little bit. Can we zoom? Nope. This is zoomed out as we get. We can zoom in. Let's move around. And here he is at the loading. All right, and based on what we were told earlier, that was going to take something like 2 hours both ways. It's kind of odd that we're doing this on the street rather than in a backlot, but hey, we'll go with it. So the graphics, I would say, are nothing to write home about. As I scroll around and play around with this thing, they're nothing to write home about, but let's face it, the real reason why we're playing this game is because we love tycoon type simulation games where we can make money and so on. We want to expand our empire. So now we're following this guy. Let's go ahead and turn. Can I just lock onto this guy? so that it keeps the camera oriented about like this, something like that. All right, so now if we zoom out, let's go ahead and press escape. All right, you can speed up time with the arrow buttons in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. Okay, we got it. Thank you very much for your help. All right, so now we're zooming out. So it looks like we can also just click here, and it shows us where he is going. All right, so the truck info screen on the right, contract data is not really on here that I can tell. Revenue and expenses. All right, so okay, there we go. I like this. So this is about this particular truck. It's cost us $32 so far on this trip. Okay. Technical data. All right, it's got 2 axles, 300 horsepower. Ooh, a lot of miles on it, 1,000,000 miles. Not sure, again, I don't know anything about trucking, but that just seems like a lot of miles to have on a truck. So at some point, I'm assuming that we're going to have to replace this. I did notice right here, you can see maintenance is due in so many miles. So as this bar, we're going to keep an eye on that bar. All right, and there we go. So the truck just arrived. And so what just happened? All right, so we're here in, I have no idea what to call that city. So we're going to call it Monty for now. And so it looks like we have leveled up. And let's see, what are these numbers? Are you going to tell me what these numbers are? So the mail, this almost looks like the amount of money I'm going to make for these types of loads. Waste, I will get, wow, a nice, I'll get 1.5 times the normal rate. Supplies, cooled supplies plus 15%. Ooh, I like this. Well, let's get 2 used cars at level 2, whatever we need to do there, because that's going to get us a lot of money. So contracts up to 5 trips rather than our, I think 2 trips was the maximum we had so far. And then you can see as we continue to level up, contracts up to 15 trips. And then really the holy grail of trucking is when you can get the recurring contracts where you can just bring in the money time after time with a truck and a driver, and they're running this route over and over and over again. And that way you don't have to worry about finding new contracts and setting these guys up. It just happens automatically. That's what we're looking for. We want to get there to recurring. So let's press OK there. For every trip you gain money. Excellent. If you make the final delivery on time, you receive a completion bonus. All right, now so I'm a little worried as to why we might not make it on time. Maybe that's entirely in my hands. Maybe if I forget to put a truck on a route after we've accepted a contract, maybe that's it. Oh, there's our guy coming back. All right, but money is not everything. No, it's mostly everything. If you deliver the full contract on time, you gain reputation with the start and end clients. Okay, so that makes sense. So the person that we picked up the load from and that we're delivering it for, we increase our reputation there, and then the same thing to the ones that we're delivering it to. All right, I like it. This could get very in-depth, and I am a fan of that. If you gain enough reputation with a client, they start giving you contracts on their own. All right, I really like that idea as well. And then it looks like they could also give us better paying contracts. All right, I like all of that. This is very good. You can always get contracts from your starting rig, from a city's trade area. Then you can click on the trade area. So this is our trade area, or the green icon. Okay, so we'll have, like if I click here, there's a few trips that are available to me here, but I saw our guy going back. So he headed back to, okay, that doesn't make sense. Why did our guy, I saw him going back this way. We'll find out in a second if he went back home, which is not good. I don't want him going back with an empty trailer. Now you know the basics of delivering freight and gaining new clients, deliver some contracts, earn some money, and then visit one of the truck shops to see our shady guy here to buy a new. All right, so where did he go? Yeah, there he is. He's back at home. Now, it would have made a lot more sense if he would have stayed here in the city so that we could got a load for him to bring back. Or if nothing else, we could have just started there and he could have went to another place. All right, I'm not a big fan of that. Maybe that won't always be the case. Hopefully not. All right, let's find another trip for him. A lot of these are 2 trips. Main thing I want to be sure of is that up above where it gives us the trip details, 414 miles and so on. I want to make sure it's all one truck because we don't have any more than that right now. All right, let's zoom out a little bit. And okay, so this is going to be a long, there we go, Pittsburgh, right over there. Okay, so that's going to be quite a journey, but it's going to be almost $9,600 of profits, 4 trips. Then we got one here that is $2,100, 1 trip. All right, I'm not seeing any more 1 trippers. Okay, then we got some others that we need to unlock down here. Okay, let's just go ahead and do the 1 trip. And where is my schedule? Come on up here. 1 trip. There we go. For now, I am not going to be doing any math on these to try to figure out the absolute best way of doing this. We might get into that later, but for right now, I'm trying to not go into spreadsheet mode and do that. Okay, let's go ahead and sign that. Okay, yes, we want to do that. There's our signature. Now let's put, we've got to make sure we get on the ball here. 1 truck. All right, there's our guy. And we can see his maintenance is ready. Okay, just trying to get the hang of this thing. If you guys have any questions or comments or anything, let me know. If it's anything I can answer, I will definitely do so. And if I cannot answer it, then we'll try to figure out an answer one way or another. All right, so in this case, let's go ahead and zoom out a little bit. And let's really speed up time. Oh, there it goes. Now we're moving along. Now, one of the things we're going to have to figure out at some point is how much does a new truck cost? Yeah, but first, let's make sure we get this. Is there, now that I'm thinking about it, is there a way that I can see how close we are to our deadline? Because I'm not seeing it right now. Oh, wait, there we go. Truck value. Sale price. So 39 grand. Well, we got 152 right now, and it's about to be more than that. Okay, there we go. So now we've been to Pittsburgh once. That gets us up to level 1. Let's see what they've got. Waste 53. Looks like basically the same as what we saw in our first city. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's go ahead and speed up time and see if this guy is headed back home. Yes, he is. Why? No, don't do that. I don't want you to head back home. That's not... All right, so he's showing as idle. So is he only idle? Like, could I give him a route like right now? Oh no, let's find out. All right, let's spin this thing around. Make it look more like the USA to me. All right, let's go back to Augusta since that's where he's headed. And let's see, $1,400. 404. Okay, we don't want that one. There's only $400 there. To profit 2,600. Okay, I like this one. Plus, I want to go to New York City. All right, can we drag? Nope. Okay, what just happened? Come on, pop up there for me. Okay, there we go. So we got New York City. Where is our guy? Nope, he's not back yet. All right, he's not there yet. No, he's still coming. All right, let's go ahead and do this. Let's just take a chance here. All right, now, can I put him there? 1 truck. All right, he's still coming back, so it looks like, let's go ahead and fast forward and get him in here. Okay, I may have just made a mistake, which I sort of did on purpose because I want to see how this thing works. So why does he have to come back to pick up that load? I don't understand. Why can't he stay wherever he ends up? It was only a single trip. Okay, so we didn't have to pay for it. We're fine. All right, so he made it to New York City on time. And let's see what we've got here. Okay, medicine. Now we're getting to something different. Medicine is huge. If we can do that. Let's see, fruits and vegetables a little bit, textiles a little bit. All right, we need to get to this medicine. But my question is, how do I keep this guy where he is? That's what I want him to do, because now I have to wait for him to get all the way back to Augusta with an empty trailer for no good reason. That makes no sense to me. All right, so let's go again. We got time for maybe one more before we have to end the video here. Let's go to, have we been to Boston yet? I don't think we have. All right, so far, $1,300, not bad. $600, not good. $380, definitely not good. All right, New York City, 3 trips. I like it. Let's do this one. Wait. Oh, he's doing two trips. Okay. All right, now that part makes sense to me. If he's doing 2 trips, I didn't realize that was a 2-tripper. I'm actually glad it is. So now he's headed back. So what I need to figure out is there something I'm doing? All right, so it paused it automatically upon delivery. So let's just come back out of there. Oh, what happened to my info? Come back here. Oh, never mind. He's coming back. Okay, I need more control over what's going on here. Okay, let's pause. And let's go back to our city. And let's see. We can go to Boston. Let's see, Detroit. Oh, that'd be quite a trip, and not much profit at the end of the day. So $1,400 there, $400 there, not much there. I want to go back to New York. This is the one I wanted last time. It's a 3-tripper. Let's go ahead and confirm that. Yeah, I can definitely see us getting rid of that screen along the way once I get more comfortable with what we're doing. All right, now let's get our truck on it. I'm going to forget. I can see it right now. I'm going to start to forget to put these trucks on the route. All right, where is my guy? Is he... Where did he go? We're missing a guy. Put out an all points bulletin for a missing trucker. It says 1 truck is on the job here. Maybe he's loading and unloading? No? Where is he? Oh, it's paused. The game paused on me. Okay, there we go. That was probably me. I probably did that. All right, we're in good shape. We're back moving around. All right, these controls admittedly are going to take some getting used to for me. There's a lot of steps involved. All right, contract fulfilled. Okay, +1 for the Augusta area down here. And then 1 for, it looks like, the airport there. All right, while that's doing this, let's look at Bernie's used trucks and see what he's got. You got to love Bernie. Okay, here you can buy new trucks and trailers. Truck's most important characteristics, the number of axles. Okay, got it. Number of axles determines if and how fast a truck can pull different types. Okay. Ah, there we go. So this is where it comes up. So 2-axle truck cannot pull a tank, as an example. And a 3-axle truck can pull a tank, but at half speed or reduced speed. And a 4-axle truck can pull the tank at normal speed. All right, so we'll have to see how all of that works out. So does, all right, 2-axle, we can't buy, okay, we can't buy anything other than this initial one, it would appear. And it's going to cost us 51 grand. All right, so we're not going to do that just yet. Can we see anything else? There we go. Let's see, horsepower, mileage, we got all sorts of stuff going on up here. All right, but the axles, we can only buy 2-axle trucks. What about trailers? Do we have trailers here? Fixed cost, it's going to cost us $400 a week, and it can carry a lot of stuff. And that's the only one. Okay, we're only approved to buy 1 trailer right now. Okay, concession owned, concession not owned. So we're going to have to upgrade to get the trailer concession so that we can buy more of these other than the only one that we currently have the ability to get. Okay. All right, so we have to figure out how we're going to have to get these trailer concessions. All right, so 36 grand for the trailer. And we go back to the trucks, 51,000, 65,000. And does it tell me up here, are all of these 2-axle? All right, so these are getting much more expensive as we move on. Oh, there we go, 4 axles, 147,000. All right, so we're doing pretty good here. But we're going to have to leave it here for now because unfortunately we have run out of time. And this is the exact thing that always happens to me when I'm playing these types of games. I have so much fun playing them and trying to learn more about them that I end up running long on the videos. But thank you very much for joining me. Hope you enjoyed the video. Feel free to leave any questions or comments down in the comment section below. And we'll be back next time with more of TransRoad USA Trucking.